Yeah. I East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, global with that gang gang, you know we don't play gang. East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, global with that gang gang, you know we don't play.
All right, fam, come on in. What up, Beesh? What up? What's up, dude? Afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Satara. Hello. Hello. Hello, Holly. Hello, Kashina. Just getting some tip ready for everyone. Yeah. What's up, Chanel? What up, Booshes? Brennan. What up? Like that avatar. America. What's up? What's up, Phil? What's up, Melissa? Hello. Out your bubble. I said it double. These niggas only rockin' stubble. The realest nigga make these bitches start to stumble. West Coast with that gang gang. No, we don't play games. East Coast with that gang gang. West Coast with that gang gang. That dirty KD. West Coast with that gang gang. You know we don't play games. East Coast with that gang gang. West Coast with that gang gang. Global with that gang gang. You know we don't play games. That's the bed that you made. That's the bed that you made. That's the bed that you made. Yeah, bed that you made. That's the bed that you made. I love you catching them too. Katie, let's go. All hell King Darius. That's the bed that you made. That's the bed that you made. That's the bed that you laid. What kind of game is you playing? We go hard in the paint you. That sounds hot. That sounds hot. I like it. That sounds hot. Oh, you're welcome, Matthew. That's excellent. Fantastic. You're very welcome. Thanks for brain gains. It got me through a job interview earlier. That's fantastic. I'm glad to hear it. Thank you, Booger Bubble. Make sure you subscribe. Everyone subscribe to Papa Swolio right here on the UTZ. She's nuts. You can watch what I do. You can watch what I do. Just stay the fuck out my mention. Stay the fuck out my mention. The games that you're making. How swole are you getting? Going hard in the pinch here. What the fuck is you saying? Oh, I'm so glad, Sati Devi. I like it. Yeah. Johnny boy. I was just thinking about you, dude. I was just thinking about you. I came across some content that we did in 16 or 17. You the man, John. Send me an email or something, John. Let's connect. You're still in the group, so I'll hit you up. John is OG. If you're hardcore in the content, you know. If you're hardcore in the content, you know who John is. You've seen him in these parts before. All right, let's do it. Yep. Okay, sure. Yeah. I'll get to that. Mm-hmm. Oh, Swolenormous.
The sun is shining. The birds are chirping. The bacon
No, I can't talk. I got a podcast I got to do.
Welcome.
No, I got to make some games. I'm live. I can't do this right now. I can't do this. Test. Shut up. Testing. Testing testicles. Oh, welcome everyone to episode 1574 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular swolecast, beardcast, broadcast, gaincast, mancast, pimpcast, sleazecast, and slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. What's going on, beaches, booshes, busters, hustlers, and your hoes? It's your boy Papa Swolio back with another episode. Got some red, white, and swole, but we also got some swole privilege. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Top of the morning to you, lassie. Top of the morning to you. Oh my God, Tess, shut up. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Enough. Enough. Jesus Christ. All right. Can we start? Can we do this? Hashtag red, white, and swole. Are you enjoying the Papa Swolio channel on YouTube? I want to hear it. I'm glad you liked it. If you're not yet subscribed, go subscribe. What the hell are you waiting for? So the Papa Swolio channel on the YouTubes, make sure you go and subscribe. Go and subscribe. Go and subscribe. Enjoy the content. We got a lot of stuff over there. You definitely don't want to miss out on that. Let me get this phone up here. What we got here? Dun, dun, dun. Let me plug this in. Oh, I'm charging my battery. There we go. Oopsies. All right. This is like my quick draw, so I can quickly like look at things and check out my man mail. Best Buy. No. Let's see. Amazon delivered your order. Good. Like a good bitch. There you go. Best Buy. Fucking Best Buy. Give me a break. All right. We're cool. We're ready? We're ready to go. Make sure you follow Papa Swolio on the Papa Swolio channel, Red, White, and Swole, all the time. Just drop the new shit about just some NBA nonsense. You know, that's like the channel for current events. We do current events here too, but that's like, I like to go into a little bit deeper. So if you enjoy that kind of content, you want some good discussion, some good dialogue, and of course, we'll cover all the stuff that's coming up in the next couple months, which is, I don't think we're going to be short of any content. Something tells me that I don't run out of content anyway, but something tells me I never will. So let me add to this. Subscribe to my new channel, Papa Swolio. I should be more descriptive that way. There you go. Whoa! Subscribe to my new channel, Papa Swolio. Let's get that. New could be a little bit different. Let's do new. Should we do yellow? Yeah, let's do yellow. Yellow's kind of, I love the yellow. My new channel at Papa Swolio. There you go. Actually, let me do this. Let me really make sure. Let me lean into it. I need a strong call to action here. I need a strong call to action. Boom. There you go. Nailed it. Now you know what I'm pointing to. There you go. There's that CTA right there. Bam. Subscribe to my new channel. Which one? That one. Right there. Right there. It's right there. It's right there. Papa Swolio. Yow. Anyway, go check that out. So I'll leave that at the bottom for a while. What we got here? Let's see, like Inception with the back here. Wait, this one? Like Inception, but way more gains. Way more gains. I agree, Booger Bubble. I agree.
I'm funny how? I mean, funny like I'm a clown. I amuse you.
Yeah, we're not going to be short of any content. Not short of any content. How you doing, Papa? Steve, I'm doing fantastic. I'm doing fucking fantastic. I'm doing great. Captain Helmet, can someone post a link to the new channel? He keeps saying to subscribe, but I keep missing the link. Just type in Papa Swolio. Just type in Papa Swolio on YouTube. I don't have it down below because I stream this a couple different places. So in terms of the description, but it's also in the related channels. So if you go to channels, if you go to a page and you click on channels, you can add other people's channels if you have friends or people that you want to network with, or if you have secondary or third, or I have a bunch of channels. So they're all listed there in the related channels. So if you're right here on the Daily Swole, you go to related channels, you'll see Swolenormous, you'll see Red, White, you'll see Papa Swolio, you'll see all the channels that you could be checking out, the Clips channel and stuff like that. It's probably hot in that nut, let her out. Well, no, she hasn't deserved it yet. She hasn't earned it. You don't just let her out of the nut. You got to call for it. I see a couple. Oh, Siobhan, Wiwis the Tess. Oh my God. Papa's wearing a shirt. I'm covering the nips, but I'm covering the nips because I got my Swole privilege gear on. That's the only time. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Drop some unicorns. Drop some unicorns in the comments. If you want to release the test, you got to call for it. I don't think she's going anywhere. Let's see. Amanda, my boyfriend digs the Papa Swolio channel. Thank you. He refuses to follow your fitness content. Why? Why? Why is he? Why does he refuse to follow the fitness content? What do you mean, like Swolenormous X, or you mean just
stop whining?
The stuff on Instagram and stuff? But he followed your red, white, and swole. That's totally cool. Tell him I appreciate it. Tell him I appreciate it. But why? 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 He doesn't like the 7 pillars? He's not picking up what Papa's putting down? I got good shit. I got the best. The Swole fam's the best. But I also have content for everyone. So I get it. I get it. I'm sad. I'm so sad. Oh, we got some unicorns. Nancy wants to release the test from the nut. Okay, fam. All right. Loud and clear. I hear you. I hear you. Jesus Christ. I hear you. I hear you. Ooh. Oh. She called you out, son. She called you out, son. Ho, 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 ho. My goodness.
Chlorophyll? More like borophyll.
Called you out because he's a beesh. He's not willing to commit to his health. I gotcha. I gotcha. The beard is intimidating to men. Is that right, Susan? Is that right? I don't know. I hope the beard is something to aspire to. You don't have to have a beard. It's intimidating to men. Be intimidated. What about beard ASMR if I just rub it on here? All right, weird. Okay, weird. Okay, let's release the test. Let's bust a nut, everyone, shall we? So we have the busting of the nut ceremony. Get your water, get your coffee, cover your nip, and all rise. You always can't all rise, but on the Daily Swole, you can cover your nip or pinch your nip a little bit for the playing of our national anthem and the way we sing of the test, busting a nut. Thank you for some red, white, and swole, Tessie. Beautiful, beautiful job. Way to bust that nut, Tess. Way to bust that nut. Delicious, delicious as it should be. So hashtag red, white, and swole for the opportunity to win today's swole card. Of course, we'll give that swole card out at the end of the episode today. Let me. There we go. Oh, I just want to fluff the tail a little bit. I just want to fluff your tail. Oh, get over it. Oh, calm down. Calm down. Enough. Enough. Calm down. Calm your fucking tits. Calm your fucking tits. Enough. I got to move that over a little bit. There we go. Very, very, very nice. Is it very nice? Looking good, Tessie. Looking good. Delicious, delicious, delicious little one. Heard her muffled bitching in there. Man, she's feisty today. She's a little cunt. Little cunt. Yes, I'm talking to you. Yes. Yes. Yeah, you're a little C. You're a little C. Let me move that over a little bit. Oh, beaches be beaches. Beaches be beaches. I got compliments on my beard all the time. James, your beard is phenomenal. That's why. Because your beard is epic and everyone knows it. It is something to be respected, admired. Swole fam is the shit. Swole fam is the shit.
He's heating up!
I'm ready. I'm on fire. I'm ready. Ready for the big time, baby. Let's see what we got here. My 6-year-old can't hear you. I have earphones in, but she did ask, was Papa Swolio your real name? She's digging the name. Of course it's my real name. What are you talking about? Damn straight. Extra beachy today. Flaunt that tail, Tess. She's a little beesh. She's a little beesh. She's a little beesh. Oh, thank you, Holly. I appreciate the super sticker. A white unicorn with rainbow hair. I like how it says it. I like how it spells it out. I'm sure you all got to experience it or got to see it. I don't get to see it. They didn't show it to me. Maybe someday if I'm only streaming on YouTube, but Facebook kittens, I don't think you could see that either. Thank you for the sticker. I appreciate the support. I appreciate the super chats. Thank you very much. AJ, Papa Swole, I was just going to ask if we can get a Stay Woke Rilla Mode t-shirt. Song had me pumped at work. I like it. I like the idea. We'll do a collab. We'll do a Swole Mode collab. We'll do it. Maybe we'll announce that. We'll probably have all this Procast gear. Are you all stoked for the Swolenormous Procast? I know we got a lot of tip talking about, but that was going to release yesterday. I know it's kind of getting delayed, but it's imminent. It's any moment now. Of course, I'll Swole text you when the Procast launches. I'm fucking stoked. I am stoked. The Procast is going to be fucking lit. Going to be lit. Ooh. Josh, what happens when you go running without underwear? Your sack becomes red, white, and swole. Ooh.
Matt Damon.
That's fucking bullshit. Come on, stop whining. Stop whining, you red, white, and swole ball sack. If you can't, if your ball sack is red, white, well, my ball sack is, I don't know if it's white. My sack's got a nice tan. I got a nice tan sack. Nice tan salty sack. I am interested to watch the Procast. Excellent. I am interested in watching your Procast. I shall require a Procast for my viewing pleasure. Yes, I shall require it. I can't wait for the Procast. Yeah, Cerny, I know you're loving it. I got a tan sack. It's a little bit. I don't know if it's tan. Ball sacks tend to run a little bit darker with shades. You know, ball sacks tend to get, plus you get the wrinkle, plus you get the light refraction, you get the thicker skin, you get the fluctuations, you know. It's kind of like an accordion. It's kind of, it's one of those, it's like blinds, you know, the ones that are really compressed and you pull the thing down, you know, it stretches. I don't know. Too much details. Ladies, you don't know. Dudes, we know about the sack. We know what's going on. All right, we got some good sack convo today. I think we're all on the same page. Shall we get into the tip? We got some good shit. Let's do it. Just an inch. Un poquito.
It's cold outside.
It's cold outside. We got some sack. All right, we got some NOC, some NOC. I want treats. This is the post from
Matt Damon.
Yes, this is the Matt Damon post about treating yourself like your dog, talking to yourself like you talk to your dog. The fatties are getting crazy. The crazy fatties. Oh my God, they're getting nuts. I talk to myself. You have a beautiful belly. What a beautiful belly you have. Yeah, that's how I talk to myself. I look in the mirror and I say, you have such a beautiful belly. Okay. Whatever you want to, and then you deserve a treat. Do you want a treat? That's the only reason. Oh, do you talk to yourself? You should talk to yourself like you talk to your dog. Why? Because they want treats. That's the only reason. Fat people, fat acceptance, trying to justify obesity. All those people are trying to justify obesity. Don't change yourself. Change the concepts. Change how people think about it. Change history. Change science. Don't change yourself. Change history. Change science. Don't change yourself. Stupid. Matt Damon. I know we did one, but you're getting another one.
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon. All right, Lisa. Tell us a story, Lisa, about why you don't like this shitpost. Lisa Y says, how I talk to my dog. Sit, stay, roll over. Don't sit on the couch. Do you want to go for a walk? I can't imagine talking to myself like I am a dog. Lisa, sit. Good girl. I do like a treat, and then I do like a treat now and then, and my self-care includes the occasional slice of chocolate cake, but this treat yourself like a dog is nonsense. Or we're going to start peeing outside and eating from a bowl on the ground too. That's true. Well, sometimes, I mean, people are kinky as fuck. Have you been on the internet lately? I mean, there's some serious shit out there.
He's heating up!
No.
Hello, baby.
You never know. You never know. Have you seen the theater videos? Anyway, I'll hit the pause button on that. We're going to go down a dark road that we can't return from. Mel B, I'd rather talk to myself the way I do my cat. Ha ha ha. You talk to your pussy? Move it. Stop. That's enough. Stop attacking the blinds. Maybe not the last one. Stop licking yourself. Stop licking yourself. Yow. 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 That's a good one. All right. Let's see. Extra thirsty right here on the Daily Swole. Thin people, stop being assholes to fat people. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Stop being assholes, thin people. Stop being mean to fat people. Stop being so mean. Stop it. Stop it. Sounds like you do talk to a dog, right? Or a cat. No, 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 no. Put the cookie down. Those are my cookies. They belong to me. Who told you you eat my cookies? Who told you you eat my cookies? Your liberation depends on ours. Okay, it's time to fucking rage. I went off in the extra thirsty. Can we stop using words like liberation as if you are in a concentration camp, as if you are in a genocidal third world country? What the fuck are you talking about? Where are they storing fat people? Where are they Are they imprisoning fat people? I mean, tell me, I want to know. This is big news. This is big news. This is like the biggest news in the world. We have fat people that are in concentration camps. We have imprisoned fat people. What are we going to do? How are we going to get rid of them? How are we going to liberate all the fat people? How are we going to liberate them? We have to figure this out, don't we? Where's the outrage? Where are the protests?
He's heating up!
Where are they?
Matt Damon.
Oh, that's right. Fat people aren't liberated from shit. Oh, okay. You mean there's no need to liberate fat? Oh, you mean no one's keeping fat people prisoners? Oh, now I understand. Oh, now it makes a sense. Aha. I feel like I want to talk like Rob Schneider's character from Chuck and Larry. It's like a circle. Oh, it's like a circle. It is only when the very fattest bodies are liberated, like a circle. You're fatter like a circle. See, your bigger, fatter body is like a circle. Ho, that all the size of bodies will be liberated. Jesus Christ. Your liberation depends on ours. It's only when the very fattest bodies are liberated that all size bodies will be liberated. Well, Dr. Rachel Milner, who's handing out these consonants? Seriously, who the fuck is handing out these consonants? We got to make it a lot harder to get a D and an R before people's names. Do you agree? Do you agree? We need a lot more to get those letters. That D and that R, those consonants are coming way too cheap or way too easy. I don't know what it took for you to put that before your name, but whoever gave it to you should be fucking ashamed. I would be so ashamed. Can you imagine? Whatever she, Z, they, whatever this person, this DR, whatever they have in terms of their degree, I would be embarrassed to have the same thing. Oh my God, this person does not speak for me. Dr. Rachel Milner. Sure. Okie dokie. A doctor of what? Like women's studies or a doctorate in fat liberation from some online college in Montana or Idaho? Jeez. Yeah, exactly, Phil. Notice how there's a bit, but most people don't think like that. Most people don't think like that. When most people see doctor, right? When most people see DR, what do they think? Oh, doctor. You think white lab coat. You think person that knows things about science. This is like PhD shit. I think that's really detestable. It should be very clear. It should be illegal to put doctor in front of your name unless you're a medical doctor. Or you should get rid of that DR. It should be Rachel, whatever, MD, if you're a medical doctor, MD, because doctor, that doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything. It really doesn't. it doesn't. She could have a doctor. She could have a PhD in philosophy. That makes her a doctorate of philosophy. Okay, then what the fuck are you talking about? Then shut up. There are some easy doctorates out there. Get the fuck out of here. Just because you have a doctorate doesn't mean you know what you're talking about. I mean, you're still a human. You could say dumb shit, obviously. Case in point. So if you're an it should only be after the name. It should be MD, it should be PhD, and then if it says PhD, cool. It doesn't mean that you don't get respect. It just means, oh, PhD. What is your PhD in? What is your doctorate in? Oh, it's in, I don't know, environmental science or philosophy or whatever it is, mathematics, whatever your PhD is in, fine. You can say doctor. I mean, maybe formally, maybe that's like Mr. Excuse me, Mr. This, excuse me, doctor. I just think doctor should be medical doctor. We should really separate those fucking things, don't you? It's really, because most people don't understand that. Most people don't know. Most people don't know the difference. Maki or Makai. I might say Makai because I like that, but it's probably Maki. First of all, every non-fat person is not, quote, thin. There are medium-sized people as well. And what does that mean, right? And what does medium-sized mean? What's small? What's large? That's just a vague term. It depends on what you're defining as small. It depends on what you're defining as medium, what you're defining as large. Just because you're medium, just because you're large, right? It doesn't mean. You have to define that. What does thin mean? What does thin mean? What does medium-sized mean? You have to define those things. That could depend from person to person. Okay. There are medium-sized people as well. Not sure what this liberation is. Are you sitting in chains in a dungeon because you're fat? I'm already liberated when I can walk up a flight of stairs without huffing and puffing. Agreed. Agreed. Yeah. If you're out of breath from walking upstairs, it's not the good thing. Maria, whatever happened to the doctor's oath? Do no harm. It's okay to promote being unhealthy. Well, we don't know what this person's a doctor of. I didn't even look it up. Doesn't matter. Doesn't fucking matter. I don't care. Yeah, probably eating disorder specialist. I assumed it was nutrition. I assumed it was something with nutrition. I assumed it was something with, right, some type of, psychology. It's usually one of those things. It didn't even matter. It was just the post is irrelevant. Again, it was irrelevant of what she was a doctor in. It would be more embarrassing if she was a medical doctor. But you don't hear medical doctors spewing nonsense because they're just talking about facts because they're in the grind. They're working. They don't have time to fucking sit on Instagram and Twitter. No, they're fucking helping people, or they're trying to, or give them medication, or whatever, or whatever. Doctor of bullshit. Yeesh. Oh, you hit that like button, fam? Who's hitting that like button? Are we hitting the like button? Hit it, hit it, hit it. Come on in. Smash the like button. She's an eating disorder specialist. She can suck a fucking dish. She can suck a fat dick. How is it possible to be so stupid? I'll give her an eating disorder with these nuts. She can't handle the serving size. Instant binge eating disorder just from one serving of my salty sack. Melissa Gardner. I'm liberating my body from the extra fat I've been carrying for years. Yeah, it's a good one. Nusen. I don't know. Sorry, Beerfest, gay German accent. God, I love that accent. I'm liberating my body from the extra fat. Good. Well, that's what they say. That's what the fat acceptance movement said. They're living in a fat body. Don't judge me by my fat body. I certainly will. Holy shit. My God. I almost heard Iago in my fucking ears. All right, so Greg Ducati and Always Hungry. I have made so many videos on this beach. Talking about how she's fucking binging and purging or not eating or just being a train wreck, right, with her mukbangs. So a lot of people are making videos about these topics too. I don't watch, like a lot of you watch Greg's content. I don't really watch like the videos. I see the topics. They pop up my feed like everyone else's. So, I kind of get the gist. I see it. Like I don't follow the natty or knots or this, that, and the other. But, obviously this is my wheelhouse with the mukbangs and the face fucking. So I know how to pronounce his fucking name. Phil. Jesus Christ. Seriously? So anyway, He made a video about her faking. She does a lot of cuts in her videos, and she does the speed up thing. Is she really eating? I don't think she's fucking eating. Look at her. She doesn't gain any weight. Give me a break. Give me a break. So she ain't eating. She ain't eating. So she made a video. He was just reinforcing that she doesn't eat all her food. She cuts and throws it out, X, Y, and Z. So she made a response video. I put response in the title to get people to click on that shit. But it was right after he posted that video, but it was an uncut video. So an hour or so of her eating, so there's no jump cuts, but it looks like she's having a real tough time eating. She's having a real tough time eating a smaller amount of food than she normally does in her videos. And everyone's like, yo, you look like you're struggling to eat that food. In other words, it's most likely bullshit. She definitely eats the food. She's just an advanced bulimic. Well, she eats it. Does she puke it up after, or does she eat all of it? I think that's the real question. Does she really eat all the food? So you can check my video on that right here on the channel. This is Red, White, and Swole. These are things that you're not going to see. Those demonstrations, quote unquote. This is over in the Papa Swolio channel, so right below. If you are not subscribed to that channel, go subscribe. So these demonstrations, the demonstrations, aka violent riots, are literally assaulting business owners, burning their fucking businesses to the ground, but these are demonstrations. If you look in mainstream media, you'll see these are demonstrations. No, they're violent riots. These aren't even fucking protests. Bullshit. Calling these things protests and demonstrations are nauseatingly embarrassing and disgusting. Okay? So this is what's happening in Wisconsin, getting blown out of proportion. People did not wait for the facts. They just started rioting, shooting each other, and fucking doing all this crazy ass shit and burning down the community. If you cared about your community, if you really cared about your community, okay, and you can go watch my videos on the channel. If you care about your community, you don't burn local businesses to the ground. You don't destroy all their merchandise and destroy their ways of making a living and force them out of the city and bankrupt them. You don't do that. You don't burn your shit to the fucking ground. So now anytime someone dies, you're just going to burn everything, right? Anytime someone dies, you're just going to burn everything. You're not going to talk about the white people that get shot. You're not going to talk about the black on white crime or the black on black crime. You're just going to focus on any instance possible that you can find where someone that's black, something happens to them from someone that's white. It's all about race. That's all it is. It's bullshit. Now the story about the Jacob Blake is coming out more and more, and you're like, oh, it makes a lot more sense. Oh, he's not a model citizen. Oh. So again, I covered this story. This is related to that, and then we'll get into some more knowledge cock. So this happened, and so the NBA, right, they canceled their playoffs, they shut everything down because of the shooting, and then now they stopped the boycott, and they're like kind of going back. They're, okay, we're not canceling, we're coming back, because guess what happened? In the one day where they made this big fucking stink, in the one day where they really canceled everything, you find more information now. You're like, oh shit, we made a mistake. So now, oh, well, we're going to follow through. We're having another meeting later. You mean you should have waited to find out the fucking facts? You mean you're having such a horrible time playing basketball in Disney World in a bubble? Literally, I don't know if you know this. The NBA is playing literally within a bubble. They're calling it the bubble, okay? Millionaires are playing basketball in a so-called bubble in Disney World, and they're complaining it's so painful. They're struggling so hard with seeing too much stuff on the news. Well, get off Twitter, play basketball. Stop tweeting, stop looking at your phone and watching the same mainstream nonsense that everyone else is. You only have so much real estate on your phone. Even if 20 stories happen every day, you could pick out 20 ridiculous stories that can get people amped up. There's 400 million people. When you have so many people, there's going to be stories every fucking day. So this is never going to end. You're just going to fucking freak out. I think this has got to peter out. This has got to literally, this kind of woke culture, it has to burn out. Don't you think? Legit. Like, it has to burn out. It's going to exhaust itself. Remember how people got tired of the pandemic and now it's like, fuck it. People are just so exhausted with it. People got tired of the lockdown. People are getting exhausted. It's fatigue. We're so used to being stimulated and having our things change. I mean, this happens with family. This happens with friends. This happens with fitness. Literally, I'm going to tie all this in together. legit. I'm literally going to tie this all in together. No joke. So this is just like fitness when people are changing from one thing to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next. They always need a new program, always need to change everything up, always need to do something different. They always need to have a different type of food, a different recipe, a different flavor. Everyone needs to be stimulated all the time. Okay? And people are going to get fatigued hardcore from this. Hardcore. You can't keep a level. Think about this. You can't keep this at a level 10 all the time. You can't be rioting all the fucking time. Right? You can't keep this up endlessly. You cannot. You can, in other words, you can't keep this level of intensity up. You can't. You can't just be, every once in a while, you're like, oh, you're going to burn the fuck out. You're going to burn out. And what really pisses me off is that if you really want change, what do we need? We need to have conversations. We need to actually, right, do this the political way. Then vote for people and get involved with your local communities. Local people just like to shoot from the rooftops. Get involved. So for all the NBA players, right? For all the NBA players that are so horrified, that are so distraught from playing basketball in their Disney World bubble, literally, you know, while they're cashing checks, while everyone else is fucking out of work and broke. Why don't they become police officers, right? Why don't go through the academy and you do it? If you think it's so fucking easy, why don't you do it? Seriously, imagine every day when you go to work. We talk about our veterans fighting for freedom for this country. Imagine going to work. Like, where do you work? I mean, what do you do? What do you do? Drop in the comments. I want to get this. I want to get the emotion going. All right. What do you do for a living? You can be vague. You don't have to be super specific and give me the address of where you work. But what do you do? What do you do? What do you do? And there's honor in everything, right? You're putting food on the table. You're building something for a career. Some of you are building something on the side, and you're also working to, you know, to pay the bills. Like, what are you doing? Like, and what do you do for a career, for your passion? Like, what do you do? What's your thing? What's y'all thing? And I'll go into this a little bit more. Chanel, I always laugh when athletes stop playing to protest, as if they aren't still millionaires without the money they get from playing. It's really not affecting them as much as they let on. It's not. And they see, because the article that I read is, oh, we can't get over this distress that we see in the streets every day. What do you mean you see in the streets? You're on your phone on Twitter. You're in Disney World. All the stuff you see in the streets. You mean the biased shit from mainstream media? You mean that's what you're referring to? That's what's distressing you? I'll tell you what, just turn off your fucking phone. Okay? Okay? One wanted criminal with a felony warrant out for his arrest got shot when he was resisting arrest from the cops reaching into his car. Resisting fucking arrest. One thing happened. And this is all gonna... Okay. Like, the data speaks much differently when you actually look at the numbers of police brutality, when you look at these issues that people like to virtue signal about. I just don't understand why, and I'm not saying I have all the answers. I just don't understand why people have to riot, react. What happened to patience and thinking? Seriously, what happened to patience and waiting for information? How can you make such snap decisions? And it's really scary when you see how, like, these icons of our society, literally, or perceived icons with athletes, celebrities, when you see how their identity just blows in the breeze. Whichever way the wind is going, that's what they believe. It's scary as fuck. These people do not have souls. They don't know who they are. They have no true identity. They don't know. They're just completely going they're going whatever direction. All right? They're going whatever direction everyone else wants. Whatever direction everyone else wants. Mm-hmm. Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. Don't be mad at me. It's not my fault. I didn't do anything. Or I'm doing my part. I'm doing my part. Look, I said something. Look, I sent out a tweet. Well, how many tweets are good enough, right? Is it 10 tweets or 1,000 tweets? Do you have to tweet every day? Do you have to use the hashtag every time? Can you smile anymore? Can you have fun at all? Can you laugh at anything anymore? Or no? It's got to be misery and seriousness all the time. It's got to be fucking horror and riots and misery and stress and racism all the time. You mean there's nothing beautiful in this world anymore? Nothing good happens ever? Ever? engineer, welder, fabricator, chef, welder, mechanic. All right, so prop maker for live theater, retail right now, but I'm in mortgage, underwriting, training, work for a nonprofit. Okay, beverage distribution, nice. Copyright law. So check this out. Think about your job. What do you do every day? When you're going to work, okay? When you go to work, are you going to get shot? Is there like a real percentage, a real chance of you getting shot when you go to work? Is there a real chance that you're going to deal with a violent person, that you might have to wrestle physically to the ground, that your life might be in jeopardy, that you might not go home? You don't really think like that. If you're working retail, you're not expecting to have to pull out a gun and possibly shoot someone to save, not to protect your own life, but understand when a cop is dealing with a criminal or potential criminal or a suspect or someone that's resisting arrest and they go for a weapon, it might not be to turn and shoot at the cops. They might shoot an innocent person. That's another thing. And when you keep on saying that the cops are killing people, you've never shot a gun before. You've never been in that situation. It's not about killing. You don't go for the finger. You know, if you get shot and you have adrenaline going, you get shot in the hand, you're not going to fucking feel it right away necessarily. Okay, you have a lot of adrenaline going through, but you don't aim for the small target. You don't aim for like the ankle. Oh, why don't you just hit him in the legs? You go for center mass. You always have to shoot to kill because your chances are it's hard to shoot a gun. That's why it takes a lot of practice. So, I mean, you're always going for center mass, and what's in the center mass? Like organs and stuff. It's just, you end the threat. You stop the threat. Okay? It's not about killing people. No cops going out trying to kill people. You stop the threat. And what does that mean? What does stopping the threat mean? It doesn't mean you killed someone. That means like you tried to, no. Stopping the threat means you stop the threat, not just to yourself, but to everyone. You know, they're public servants. Law enforcement, they're protecting not just themselves. It's not just self-defense from cops. It's also for these violent people to protect the community. They're serving the community. Like just think about what you do for a living. How often do you have to deal with that? They're going out there every fucking day. Every time they deal with something, it can end up like that. And a lot of times it does. You just don't hear about it on the news because the media doesn't want to pick up that one instance because something didn't happen to a black person at the hands of a white cop. That's the only time you're going to see something blow up now. And it happens, like you have instances, but now everything's going to get blown out of proportion way before the information comes out. Immediately, as soon as you can turn it around, as soon as you can tweet about it, as soon as you can riot and protest, it gives you another reason, another little fucking bump to go and burn shit down and steal shit. That's all that's going on. But this goes in. People need stimulation. When is it going to burn out? The same way with health. With fitness, people change too much. They're jumping around. People don't know their identity. Again, that's why you do the elimination diet. I know that seemed like a strong or a big flip, but think about it. That's why people need to go to the source, figure out who you are and what you believe in. Seriously, most people don't know. That's why they're attaching to these movements. That's why people attach to vegan. That's why people attach to CrossFit. And I'm not saying that because you do CrossFit, oh, you're one of those, but you know what I'm talking about. People that their whole identity is that. Their whole identity is being a vegan. And those are usually the people that try to shout it from the rooftops because that's who they are. That's all they have. There are a lot of you that are probably vegans. That's not who you are as that's not how you identify. That's just how you eat. It's like, okay, I know it's a lot different than that, but you know what I'm saying? You eat plant, whatever it is. A lot of you don't take it to that fucking level where it's, you know, you're handing out petitions on the fucking street outside outside a restaurant. You're not picketing. So if you're an activist, what do? Like that's your identity. That's who you identify as and what you identify as. Same thing with Democrat, Republican. All right. I got flags everywhere. I got flags on my fucking face. I got flags, right? Swole privilege, baby. America. But that doesn't mean that I'm a Republican. I'm for the United States. I'm for Americans. I don't see the black and white. I see Americans. I see Americans tearing each other apart. For no fucking reason. I see the distraction. I see the chess, the 4D fucking chess. Everyone's just distracted, addicted to their phones, addicted to phones, drugs, food, a lot of despair. Well, this is a perfect storm for riots. It's a perfect storm for social unrest. But I'll tell you what, guess who's going to get the power? Guess who's going to get the power in the long run? This is a power play. Okay? This is a power play. Guess who will get the power after all this? All right? So BLM, this is a play for power. Okay? It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Everyone wants to be in charge. Everyone wants to try to win. It's not about moving forward. It's a power struggle. Okay? Who wins? Who's going to retain the power? The people that bring this to a conclusion. Okay? Whoever ends the conflict. Peace. You bring it to a conclusion, and that's who's going to, and who. It's like we need the government. We need this structure, but it's about the conclusion. You can't let this civil unrest continue. It has to be stopped. You have to stop. You have to stop the rioting. Stop it. I mean, man, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. You're going to have to bring in the military. Fine. I can't wait for that. Just fucking end it already. End it. It's enough. 3 months, 4 months. There's a strategy there for sure. There's a strategy. Whether they're letting it go until the election because it's going to get worse. It's going to get worse and worse and worse. And it might just keep on pushing people further and further away because it's becoming more and more obvious. People that were, hey, raising a fist and bending a knee. And now they're like, oh, fuck. Yeah, that's what you signed up for. Yeah. It's like how that's how communist powers rise and Nazis. Yeah. You just go along with it. You're afraid. You're intimidated. You don't want to be canceled. It's about solidarity. No, it's about you doing what I tell you. It's about dictatorship. It really is. It's about do what I say. I'm in charge. It's not about solidarity. It's about you doing what I say. Well, that doesn't sound like equality to me. It doesn't sound like equality. Interesting. Who would have thunk it? Batman. But no one has a plan for after. No one. Everyone just wants to get their reps in. Everyone just wants to make sure they got their tweet out. Look, you got to make sure you get the tweet out. If you're not tweeting, then you're not supporting the cause. You have to. You got to support the cause. You got to make sure you tweet. If you don't tweet, how can you help? How can you help the world? How can you help end racism if you don't send out enough tweets and you're only doing 3 tweets a day? Come on. 3 tweets? That's it? 3 tweets? That's all you got? That's how you think? That's how supportive you are for the cause? Just 3? 5? You're only doing 5. You have 24 hours in a day and you can only send out 5 tweets. Really? You can only send out 5 tweets? Look, I mean, 10 posts a day, 10 tweets. I mean, that's great, but I mean, 1 an hour. That's not that much. I mean, how long does it take for you to post something, right? Maybe a minute, 2 minutes. I mean, 15. That's not bad. That's not, right? When's it good enough? Is my point. When's it good enough? It's never good enough. One of the greatest quotes or phrases or concepts. If you want to listen to an amazing podcast, you can go and check out Brett Weinstein's podcast, the Dark Horse podcast. It's phenomenal. And it really, because him and his wife were the ones that were victims of the riots at Evergreen in 2016, 2017. So this is literally a carbon copy. They just go into their evolutionary biologists. If you don't know, you can go and dig into that. But it's a great podcast. And Brett was saying the way he describes the movement is reparations 24 hours a day in every facet, everywhere, all the time, forever. That's what this is about. This is about nonstop reparations in every single avenue, in every single industry, in every single facet of existence. It's just 24/7, 365 reparations. It's a great podcast. So there's a lot of them, but definitely will keep you up to date on all that stuff, which is important. Look, if you're looking at what's going on in Portland and the Northwest, that's a preview of what's happening elsewhere. It might seem far away if it's in Wisconsin or it's in Seattle or Portland. It might seem far away. Coming to a city near you. It happened in DC. Remember on the Papa Swolio channel when I was talking about the mob that was trying to confront the people that were just eating, just fucking having a meal. Leave me alone. No, I'm not raising a fist. No, go away. Go play some video games. Get off the streets. Go do your homework. Fuck out of here. Little white twinks running around. Right? Little white people. Raise your fist. Get the fuck out of here. What are you doing? What are you doing? God, it's all white people too. They're the ones that are fucking virtue signaling for BLM. Funny as fuck. Driving while gaining. Oh, I've been posting some of those. Have any of you followed me on, and Papa Swole actually on TikTok? I've been posting some cool little mashups from NOC and driving while gaining and stuff on TikTok. I'll probably be posting them on Instagram as well, but just haven't gone over there yet. Instagram's so freaking sensitive. TikTok's super sensitive. They've been blocking my shit like crazy. But we don't care. We don't care. Fuck you, TikTok. Deleting my videos?
Come on, stop whining.
Deleting my videos. TikTok deleted my fat Disney princess videos twice. Twice. Kashina, they rioted and looted here in my town. Bearded Rhino, I live just outside Portland. Be safe. There you go. Agreed, Mel. They only have power in groups. Confronted one-on-one, they're all beaches. Nico, we had the George Floyd protests in Fort Wayne, and they ended up arresting everyone who went to the MLK Bridge via Facebook photos. Oh, no way. So when they were protesting, they could just see who went there. Social media just bites everyone in the ass. Means you're doing a good job. Yeah, if my stuff gets canceled, it means I'm doing a good job. As long as I'm pissing off people, we're doing it right, fam. We're doing it right as long as people are getting pissed. That's going to be coming up soon. We'll be covering that in the Procast because I think they had until September 15th to sell off the United States portion of TikTok, but there's a couple companies that were interested in purchasing, but I don't know. I've done searches. I haven't seen anything updates yet, so they're probably in debates or they're trying to jockey and barter, not barter, but haggle. They're probably just in discussions with who's going to give them the most money, what's the best decision. Because not to mention, if you're going to buy TikTok, even the US portion, you have to make sure that it's secure. If there's going to be seamless transition. I wonder if it's going to get like deleted from people's shit. I wonder. People need to learn how to be pissed off again. I think people are plenty pissed off. But what's going to happen is you're going to have a strong reaction to this. This is going to bounce back. This doesn't happen in a vacuum. If you're pushing this hard with this woke shit, it's going to fucking rebound. It's going to pull back. You're creating this is just creating a lot more separation. So this is definitely going to slingshot in a big way. Ooh, Goblin Queen. Churchill said it best. You have enemies? Good. That means you've stood up for something sometime in your life. I like it. It's true. Well, look, I get people that hate on my content, but I still say what I'm going to say. And that's why we're all here. We talk about shit. You don't have to, you might not agree with everything that I say, but you agree with my ability or my right to say it. And you're right to have a little disagreements. We're all here for the same reasons. But look, and again, my approach to everything has nothing to do with race, right? It has to do with fucking what this republic stands for. It's a beautiful experiment that we still need to keep an eye on. We have to keep on moving it forward. Don't burn it down. It's better than anywhere else. Just fucking don't burn it down, please. It's so good. It's so good. It ain't Papa if your shit ain't blocked. If my shit ain't blocked, if it doesn't get blocked or demonetized, it ain't a certified Papa post. Nope. It's got to piss someone off. Justin, less than 3 hours from where I live, the National Guard had to stop the rioting. Where? What riots actually got stopped? They're about to bring in martial law. They should just fucking bring in the Marines. I know that's a huge decision, but it's like Ready Player One. How many of you have seen Ready Player One? If you never saw that movie, you might think on the surface, oh, it's a little bit cheesier for kids. It's a good movie. the psychology. I love that movie. I'm probably going to watch it again. It's so real. It's exactly what we have now. It's just much more extreme. It's what we do now. It's just not, the tech in that movie is obviously very futuristic. The world has gone so virtual, everyone thinks of themselves as the protagonist and everyone else is an NPC, non-player character for those that don't know. Everyone's too far inside their head. I never read the book. I know it's a book. Is it good? Better? Is it better than the movie? It's an entertaining movie. I'm probably going to watch it again. That's something I definitely want to, that's something that gets you really thinking. I'll probably watch it again just to, you know, the cheesy little, like the evil head CEO, that was a little bit soft for me. I wish they made it a little bit darker. You know, it was a little bit too cartoony for me. I wish they made it a little bit more, you know, it'd be great. No, that's not true. That's not true. The book is always better than the movie. That's not true. I'm sure, I can't think of any good examples, but there's some movies that are probably much better than the book if they change the book. If they're like, oh, this book is great, but it's not the whole. The book is better than the movie? Good. Oh, yeah. And Hunger Games. Hunger Games. Because I saw this. You know what really got me thinking Hunger Games is when I was watching someone, I don't know if it was on Twitter. It was somewhere, maybe it was YouTube. Someone was streaming live and they were streaming the rioting live. And people in the comments were like, bring back, literally, people in the comments were literally like, bring back the big truck, bring back the military truck. You know, and they're all like, bring back the truck, bring back the truck. It was like interactive rioting. People were hoping that the truck came back. The big military, those big Hummer reinforced. Who knows how thick those doors are? You know what I'm talking about. It's not a Hummer. It's not a tank. It's the big fucking riot. I guess they probably riot tanks, they call them. I forget the actual name of them. You know what I'm talking about. The big, those things are sick. I would love to have one. I would love to have one. Just, but those big riot tanks. Everyone in the comments was, bring back the tank, bring back the tank. And you see gas and people spraying and people pushing each other. It's like, fuck, this is not Hunger Games. Go home. Go home. Yeah, I guess I'm sure there's SWAT tanks. I'm sure. Yeah, but they're fucking sick looking. Are they called Bearcats? Oh, that's a sick name. They would be called Bearcats, wouldn't they? What do you call it? I think it was a Bearcat. Yeah, something of the like. Yeah, something of the like. A Marauder. Yeah. Armored Personal Carrier, APC. Yeah, I mean, I know obviously there's probably a bunch. Yeah, the SWAT tanks, those big fucking, yeah, they're sick looking. So all those with like SWAT and the big lights on top and everything like that. It's like watching a video game though, or it's watching a dystopian movie, and it doesn't have to be this way. It doesn't have to be this way, fam. It doesn't have to be. All right. So awesome. Again, click the link. Don't click the link, but go subscribe to the Papa Swolio channel. But I mean, what are your thoughts on this? What are your thoughts? And comment below. What are your thoughts on this kind of like fatigue and people needing to be stimulated the same way with fitness? I just think it's the human nature of why people are always jumping from program to nutrition plan to exercise routine to this, or jumping, bouncing around, program hopping, this, just ADD essentially, because it's being reinforced. But also with this type of content, I feel like this is going to be something that people completely just burn out from. I think people are just going to get so tired of just seeing this and hearing this and, oh my God, just enough of this. And they're going to get tired of it. And when it comes time to actually build something and improve and execute on the things that you've been complaining about, people are just going to fucking just be tired of it. Just fatigue. Drop in the comments below. I want to know. Martina, Swole fam action. Hey fam, haven't posted in a while. Right after joining here, I hit a plateau on my weight loss journey. My weight went up and down the same 3 pounds for about 2 months. I also got diagnosed pre-diabetic recently. I was frustrated, and usually this would have been the moment to give up and return to junk food. But this time I stayed consistent and read all your posts on here, and now things are finally starting to move on. In the last 5 months, I have lost 25 pounds, made it out of the 300 pounds, and I am down to 298 pounds. I haven't been this low for about 2 years. I made meditation a daily habit, stopped eating junk, and eliminated some foods. Dairy, gluten, legumes, and sugar are causing major issues. I'm also moving more, although there's still a lot of room for improvement. But not only the scale shows results. My clothes are getting looser. No more pain in my ankle when I walk, and the stomach issues I had stopped. My mental health improved a lot as well. Meditation helps so much better than stress eating. Drop a comment down below if brain gains is a game changer for you. Who's loving those brain gains? I'm getting a bunch of messages about brain gains, so I'm stoked that you're enjoying it. I am so happy and thankful that I found the Swole fam when I did. I'm sure I would have given up if I hadn't been encouraged by all of your success stories. Thank you for sharing and supporting each other. Well, thank you, Martina. Thank you for posting. That's fantastic. We're so glad to hear it. We are so glad to hear it, Martina. We are so glad to hear it. Chanel, nowadays people relax with more stimulation. If you're tired and need to relax, people automatically go on their phones. Going to your phone is actually more stimulation. We've forgotten how to relax. That's 1,000%. 100, 100, 100. No doubt about it. Tracy, we live in an instant satisfaction world. Yeah, instant gratification indeed. Everyone wants everything now. I like that. Like I said, those SWAT tanks should blare Offspring. Why don't you get a job? Emilian, it's a life with no purpose that leads to this nonsense. These folks are living video game fantasies and as LARPs, live action role playing, LARPing. God, that just reminds me of that movie, Role Models, one of my favorite movies. God, I love that movie. I could watch that over and over again. I love that movie. Oh, thanks, Ren. I appreciate it. Love brain gains. Brain gains are everything. Brain gains. Nika, I've been stuck fluctuating between 10 pounds for like a year and a half. Then again, I'm a size small at 135, 145. Any given moment, and I'm gaining muscle. Plateaus are hard, though. They certainly are. Heather, brain gains is the shit. Your last Swole motion on journaling has been a game changer, too. Excellent. 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 There'll probably be another Swole motion coming up this week. It's just been hectic because I've been recording a shitload of procasts. So we got some more stuff coming up. We're getting on the new flow, kind of adjusting with the new content releases and the new content flow. So good shit. Brain gains are life. Love brain gains. It's my jam after yoga. I'm so glad to hear it. You guys are giving me the tickles. I love it. Oh, I got burps. Oh, yeah. How do you think? Not bad? Ooh, not bad. Meditation had changed my life. Just sit in a quiet room, quiet your mind, and pay attention to your breath. You'll feel a peace that can't be described and can't be felt anywhere else. Agreed. Goblin, people compare today's society to 1984, but to me it looks like more like a brave new world where people are content to numb themselves with pointless entertainment and instant gratification. Yeah, it is more Huxleyan. It is a little bit more Huxleyan with the drugs, with the soma in the book, where you're taking it and you're always, or the orgy porgy. So if you never read those books, those are phenomenal. 1984 is a little bit more. 1984 is kind of how people are acting. Act our way. This is what you can say. Changing history, always having conflict, always at war, always. But I don't know if we can maintain that. I mean, it can be maintained if you let people get too much power, but people are acting 1984, but it's not taking because of the current structure. But people are definitely numbing themselves. It's both. You're getting a lot of Brave New World with medication and phones. Phones are the dopamine. So is the food. The food is essentially the soma. That's the drug. So are alcohol and just drugs. Let's see. Oh, what we got here? Brain gains really changed my life. I couldn't stand meditation, but I get lost in brain gains that I'm still stuck in a trance after it's over too. Oh, it's excellent. 7 out of 10 for the earlier one. 7 out of 10 for the burping. Very nice. Not bad. Satara, 3.5 out of 5. Who went? No one really went full French today. Ren, thank you. 8 out of 10. Susan, thank you. Satara, not bad. You guys kind of liked that one. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's super humbling. 7.5 out of 10, 7 out of 10. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. What exactly is Brain Gains? It's our meditation platform inside Swolenormous X. So I lead you through guided meditations. Let's see here. What's up, KJ? This is my first live. I've started at 400 pounds. 400? No, wait. I started at, I was, I started at 400 pounds and I'm at 800. Holy shit, bro. I was like, you're a beast. Episode 400, I guess. Thank you, KJ. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I've talked about it before. We'll probably do that inside Swole TV or something like that. I've talked about it before, doing the Papa Swolio's book club. So we've talked about it. It's going to be next on the list. It's going to be inside Swole TV. We'll break that into the Swole fam group. Indeed. Yeah, it's something we're going to do on either in Swole TV or I have a couple ideas for that. A couple ideas for that. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff coming. A lot of ideas on the table. So that was definitely one of them. It's just kind of like the execution of how exactly I want to do that. Because I want, if we're reading a book together, I need to be able to, because I read a couple pages a night. I really don't sit there and read as often. I do a lot of podcasts or I do audiobooks. And so I go through periods where I'll do a ton and then I get busy and I don't read as much. But I read every night before bed. Yeah, well, I got all those are ideas. All those are ideas. Ooh, special delivery. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff that, you know what's funny is when I read your comments and I see stuff that you're mentioning, I'm thinking, hey, that was an idea. So it reinforces all these ideas and things that I have structured for developing for X. And sometimes you're all mentioning that. You don't know you're mentioning it, but I see it. I'm thinking like, they already know what, it just shows that I'm on the right track with what I want to create. I'm like, yep. A lot of these things that you might be saying or thinking, they're already ideas that are already going to happen. It's just a matter of time. Just a matter of time. It should be against our religion to work during the daily swole. It should be, right? You have to pay. It's fealty. It's fealty. You must. Instead of bending a knee, you have to like. No, it's grunting. You have to bend the swole or bend the bar. You have to like fucking do reps. Cool. I've already read it, so we're listening to it. Cool. Let's see here. Meditation helps my needs son. His teacher calms the entire classroom with quiet time. It's amazing for children. It sure is. It sure is. Well, we got some more Swole fam action. Okey-dokey. Let's see. Svetlin. Hi, so here's my story. Hello. I was never actually fat, drinking and smoking many, many years. Never noticed when I started getting fat. And 4 years ago, I reached 100 kilograms, which is 220 pounds. So I cut drinking, did exercises at home and simple diet, and boom. 6 months later, I was in the best shape of my life. Then I dropped it all. Since then, I stopped taking care of myself many times. So now I'm 38, 4 years drink-free, 8 months smoke-free, and out of shape, old dude. Monday started exercising again and dieting. We'll see where this will lead to. Welcome to the fam. Super stoked to have you, Svetlin. Super stoked. Crystal. Today, I am very grateful that I've made weight training a priority in my life. My neighbor, an elderly man, fell outside on his lawn, and the only other people around were his wife, my mom, and my mom's friend. They are all in their 70s and unable to lift him. They were about to call an ambulance when my mom said, wait, my daughter lifts weights. So 4'11" walks me over there and lifts him right up without any issue. Thank you, Daily Squats. This has encouraged me to keep going, not only for myself, but one day my own parents might need me to pick them up too. If I can be someone else's hero as well as my own, that's pretty cool. Good for you. Hopefully people start working out everywhere so they can be their own heroes, right? Be your own fucking hero. Be your own fucking hero. You know, lifting will save your life. And that's a great quote that I've seen around is you should be fit enough to save your own life. You should be fit enough to swim somewhere if you have to save your life, to climb a rope, to climb up the edge of a building, to lift something off the ground, off your child, off your foot. You should be strong enough to save your own life, or fit enough to save your own life. That's fantastic. And this one's from May. Hey fam, I need some advice and tips. I just started college this week, paralegal studies, and I'm enjoying and loving it so far, but I still have to go to work like any other human being on this planet. So this means I have to wake up at 5 a.m. every day and do 3 hours of school before work. Oof. And doing more school work after work, which means I won't get to bed until around 12 a.m., which is midnight, if I am lucky. Although I'm extremely grateful to have this opportunity, the schedule has worn me out. Yeah, fuck it. I would be too. I am trying to make time to exercise, but finding it difficult in my schedule to do so. This is my first time going to college, and any advice and tips would be greatly appreciated. So I'll leave this up for a second. Drop those comments down below. What do you think? What do you recommend for May? What is the... So you're trying to find, in other words, advice on how to fit exercise into your schedule. All right, I'm trying to make time to exercise while going to college. All right, fam, so what do you think? Let's get some ideas down below. I mean, it's kind of like you do it or you don't. It's kind of like you do it or you don't, and it's not something that, hey, I want to just be like, hey, just fucking do it. Because if you're tired, if you're exhausted, if you are, hold on a second, reschedule. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Unreal. Unreal. I got to make a phone call, so we got to wrap this up. Let's see here. Are you... Okay. Let's see. So it's kind of like either you do it or you don't. It's kind of you do it or you don't. So it's hard to say how to schedule your time. I mean, you have to just slip it in when you can. Let's see. Quick movements, 10 squats. When you need a brain break, I would filter it in. I would do like a Swollen 7. I would do something small, interspersed, so at least you're mobile, so you're not just like sitting down all the time. Let's see. Yeah, no, I'm going to fucking lose my shit when I call up in a second. Let's see here. Lay out your schedule on a spreadsheet and just put it in. You just can't hope it fits within a day. Yeah, you have to, if you're scheduling your schoolwork, you have to schedule your workout. It's just something that you have to do. It's something you have to execute on. Let's see. Someone's asking, what do you do for work? Hold on a second. Let me see here. All right. Good shit. Good shit. All right. We got some Swole card to give away, fam. I got some more content to drop. I'm super excited to let you all know about. Go subscribe to the Papa Swolio channel, and I will be letting you know when the Procast goes live. So got a lot of great comments, a lot of great feedback on that last post. So make sure you also go and post on that post. Make sure you go and post on that post in the Swole Fam group. That way May can get some feedback and she'll get notified that you commented. Notified that you dropped the post. Okie dokie, Swole card party. Let's give away a Swole card. Little red, white, and Swole, shall we? Red, white, and Swole scrolling up. April J, congratulations. Congratulations on winning Red, White, and Swole. We're going to have a lot of Red, White, and Swole this week. I think it's all going to be fucking Red, White, and Swole. We're going to be Red, White, and Swole all fucking week. All week long. So congratulations, April J. congratulations, 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 congratulations. Congratulations on winning today's Swole card, and make sure you send us an email. I gotta turn the text off, and then, there we go. Bloop. Send us an email to support@swolenormous.com with Swole card 1574 in the subject and your mailing address in the body of the email, and we'll get you this Swole card right away. Fantastic. We do. It should all be red, white, and swole. It should be, shouldn't it? It should be. Everyone say congratulations, April. Congratulations. I'm so excited. Everyone say congratulations. Congratulations to April. You sons of bitches. Come on, really?
Stop whining.
I'll be here tomorrow. You could probably win tomorrow. Send us that email, and we'll get you this Swole card. We have the closing of the nut. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. If you want, Tessie's really upset. Been a little beach. Hey, calm down. Calm down. Hey, no. No. Fucking beach. God damn it. For real? All right, we need some unicorns. We need some unicorns in the comments. Unicorns. We need some unicorns. We got to nut the Tess. We got to nut the beach. We got to nut the beach. We got to nut the beach. We got. All right, Tessie. You beautiful beach. It's a sensitive thing. Sweet beach. I miss you, Tessie. I miss you already. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you so much, fam, for joining me. And I will see you over there on the Papa Swolio channel. Go subscribe if you haven't already. And we will talk really soon. Got lots of content. If you're on Swole Text, which most of you are, I'll be letting you know about the Procast and all that good shit. Thank you for joining me for episode 1574 of the Most Muscular Swolecast, Beardcast, Broadcast, Gangcast, Mancast, Pimpcast, Sleazecast, and Slaycast in the realm, because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you tomorrow for 1575. Peace, McGeese. Deuce, McGoose. Ya boy, Papa Swolio. Oh, 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 oh. Out.
Crazy flow, need a straight jacket. Cash flow, I'm a bank addict. 6 subs, had the bass smacking. 808, had the place clapping. 3 girls is enough for me, so I pull out like the stock crashing. Like an IPO, trying to purchase me. This a private sector, so you can't have it. Faking all that boom bapping. Who you think you is, boy? 90s want they sound back, so I give rap all these fake rappers as I take matters in my own hands. I don't need rapping, I don't need Zans. I don't need help, I'm a grown man. Now they can't left and they so mad, it's like...
Then yeah, I found that young king with my crown at 10 racks in the fanny pack, couple hundred in the Louis bag.
That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you laid. That's a bed that you laid. What kind of game is you playing? We go hard in the paint you. What the fuck is you saying? I only go where they pay. What kind of game is you playing? Yeah, whoa, my shit is relevant. On topic, my melanin is popping. I'm taking skeletons on closets and making new deposits. I'm in my element.